Jim Brunna, a lot of eyes on this developing story. We're along Bus Route 62 here in Manayunk. It's one of the routes that services this busy stretch, and Bus Route 62 is one of the many routes set to be eliminated. There are also routes along this stretch that will be altered. All this if lawmakers in Harrisburg cannot agree on new funding for SEPTA. And since that has not happened yet, in fact, lawmakers are a month past the deadline for approving a new state budget. SEPTA leaders say they will begin service cuts to 20% of its fleet beginning August 24th. And today, this morning, new schedules will be announced reflecting those first rounds of cuts. Now, SEPTA leaders also plan today to talk more about the deadline for funding to be approved to avoid these cuts. But with stalled action in Harrisburg as state Democrats and Republicans have yet to agree on a new funding package for the transit agency, families and those who rely on SEPTA to get them where they're going are forced to make new plans for getting to work and school later this month.
I don't think people have fully priced in what is going to happen. Right. If we get to that point, either if there's no deal or the deal isn't good enough to stave off those cuts, I think it's going to be a while before people realize, oh man, this is having a big effect, and I have to sort of change my whole schedule or make other choices.
Again, later this morning at 10 a.m. at SEPTA headquarters, we will get our first look at those new schedules reflective of these widespread cuts set to go into effect August 24th. And then an hour later at 11 a.m., there's a group planning a rally for outside Philadelphia City Hall, aiming to drum up support, hoping that legislators in Harrisburg hear their cries, come back to the table, and agree on a new funding plan for SEPTA before it's too late. Reporting live in Manayunk, Katy, Zachry, NBC 10 News.